Right. So I have to draw a bunch of drawings and talk about them. Wait, sorry. Redraw? Alright then.
Hello, friends, enemies, and those under consideration.
Um, Today, as I probably explained in the intro, actually, no, my intro was basically just a comedy skit. But what we're
Alright,
going to be doing is I'm going to be sending each of the drawings and having my best friend here react to them and just say a little bit on what she wants to say on them. And then I'll be putting them at the end of each video in the bigger video, because that's the words that I'm looking for. Great. Starting off though, these are the 3 opening frames or panels.
I like how you're talking about the video in the making as if people watching this will be watching it before it's out.
Well, this would be put right at the start of the video. It'd probably be the intro, and then it'd be this bit, and then it'd be the first video and my first script.
You look exasperated. What? Okay. Let's see. You've got a little Stegosaurus there. Is that a 69-420? That fuck-ass S? Is that what the script says? Is that going to be the opening? Are those the opening 3 lines?
No, but it'd be really funny if it was. See what I mean by just this opening set is gonna be pure, it's just comedy skit. This is what I'm gonna be saying over those 3 frames, by the way.
It's like you've been court ordered to. Right, let's see what I have to do for parole. I have to draw a bunch of drawings and talk about the redraw. Alright then. Bro, who has a gun to your head?
The rest of the video I just look like I've lost a bunch of brain cells. So honestly, it's a glow up. There are no thoughts behind those.
I can think a lot of emotions that would relate to some sort of surprise. Like that mix between shock and funny. Like talking about someone, turning around and they're right there. Just like the half Ben Court smile and the oh shit expression.
So for this first drawing, I chose it because it is one of the very first drawings I ever did after beginning drawing properly. I would have chosen the first comic I did, but that has somehow vanished into the abyss of somewhere, so this'll do. It's supposed to be a persona or fursona of myself at the time. They're a sea dragon, and they have a scarf, and that's basically all I remember about it. I think the scarf was supposed to be able to move like a pair of talons, but for the new drawing, I decided that they would go in place of wings. They wouldn't work as them, but they could still move about and such. I also decided to add my lip scar since it's technically still a persona, even if at the time I first drew it, I didn't have the scar. The new drawing has heavy inspiration from the sea-wing dragons from Wings of Fire because I think the scale patterns are just so appealing for a dragon. It makes them look mythic and wonderful, and they're fun to draw, and a good challenge for me and my shaky hands. I struggled a little with colouring this thing. I don't often use greens and blues for a drawing. I usually stick to reds and yellows, but given this was a sea dragon, it felt it was fitting to go with a more aquatic theme. As you see, I got stuck between a dark green and a dark blue, but finally settled for that muted sapphire colour with a dark cyan for the horns and claws, and a deep sea green for the eyes, aside from the scarf, which I couldn't come up with a bright enough idea for. I quite like the final outcome of this drawing. It isn't something I would make today, but it's part of my history, and that certainly means something.
This is the first one. I'm also going to be sending you the pre-drawing, I guess. But yeah,
The drawing before you redrew it.
yeah, that.
Oh, that's pretty sick. Sorry, I'm laughing because I didn't. I was confused initially on the first drawing because I was looking for the body, and I just connected that the end of the tail was connecting to the main thing in some way. So I was like, that's certainly. But no, those are two separate things.
I don't know if you remember when I first started drawing, but you remember that weird Undertale comic that I did that I turned everyone into cats?
I believe so.
And you know,
As a matter of fact, a few things come to mind. So
yeah, and you know how it was just like the faces?
the faces. Sorry, like drawing a blank there.
Every single panel for that like comic that I did, it was a giant comic as well. That thing went through an entire ream of paper and then some.
My goodness.
That one? Yeah, because I used felt pen, so I couldn't double side it.
Hey, could I
Every
get some
single page was
stationery
one
for school, right?
frame. Every single page was just one frame of this comic, and on that page, it wasn't even like a detailed thing. It was just the face of the character, kind of like that, but without the tail.
Alright.
So that's how I started drawing. So I made sure I couldn't find any pages from the comic. Otherwise, I would have 100% done that, no matter how embarrassing it is. But yeah, I had to find something from like right when I started drawing. This was when I was an intermediate. I think this was like the first or second year. I think the
The first or second year out of 2. No shit, man. I'd hope so. I think this was intermediate. I think it was the 7th year.
The what?
This next drawing is a bit gory, so be warned. Skip to 12 minutes and 6 seconds if you don't want to see it. This one is from a dream journal entry, I guess. It's a page from a dream I've had every 4 years or so for a while now. There are 2 original images for it because sometime in 2022 I tried to redraw it so I could finish journaling the dream. Spoiler, I never finished it. Since the first drawing, I've gotten a lot better at drawing kind of gory stuff and wounds. I like this particular frame from both comics because of the posing and blatant ignorance of the fact that their face is melting off. I'm quite proud of how far I've come with figuring out how gravity works with fabric. Like, come on, there's no way that t-shirt would still be on skin tight after burning through the shoulder and upper arm. I had a lot of fun drawing the burns too because it was a good challenge. I haven't drawn burns before, or at least not properly. And even if it isn't accurate, I'm still quite happy with it. It took a while to get little squiggly details in. Colouring this drawing was fairly easy given it was mostly muted or greyed colours, though making the shirt ashy and burnt was a bit of a struggle, and I certainly didn't make it accurate. However, I'm quite happy with the outcome.
This one is 3 images because I redrew it already, and I was like, oh, this would be cool to redraw again in my newer style.
Star power, the juxtaposition between star power and that. Do you have any ibuprofen? I've got a headache. Sorry, just the contrast between star power and the entire left side of the face. Oh, star power. That's like you got this kind of motivation things, right? I touched a star. I'm lucky I only got off with this. I survived star power and only got this t-shirt to show for it. I think you got quite a bit to show for it there, bud. Sorry, can I send you the meme I'm referencing there?
Yeah, I'll add it in when you first say it, and then maybe here, or maybe both. Who knows? It's a surprise for the viewers.
Okay, one sec. I think I think this is the dub here. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's good. I just realized it's gonna be recording my whole thing. I'll just send the image.
Okay.
If you get some weird recording there, sorry. I didn't mean to. It was, please forgive me. It's the same. Do you have any ibuprofen? I got a star power.
Okay, that's pretty funny. I thought you were talking about the t-shirt one. This particular set of drawings is from a dream that I had like every 4 years. When I was in high school, I decided to draw it for the first time, and then I drew it again, I think in 2022, and I've drawn it. I haven't redrawn the whole comic, but I redrew this frame now because I really wanted to like try out.
Was
drawing
the whole
again.
comic part of a dream, or this frame, like, specifically?
The whole comic is part of the dream. So what I did was I turned this dream into like a comic so that I could articulate it properly because there was no explaining.
I would also have trouble articulating someone shrugging with the Star Powers shirt while looking like fucking Gustavo Fring.
Yeah, because that particular injury happens right at the start. Right at the start of the dream. This guy gets thrown into a melting wall of metal.
Oh, I think you've told me about this.
Yeah, it was either on one of our podcast walks or just in general.
Just a general
like-
walk while we're talking about like reoccurring dreams. I brought up the the walking through an alley
Oh my
newspaper
God.
on the ground one.
Has that happened yet? Did you avoid it like the plague?
And I don't pass through many alleys.
Is this why?
If I ever walk through an alley and see newspaper on the ground, I'm turning my ass around. I'm not a very superstitious person, but
There's a difference between like a reoccurring dream that is realistically plausible and then just a reoccurring dream.
star power. Sorry,
I also-
half her face is melted off. It'd be like star power.
Keep in mind, this guy is 8 years old.
Oh,
He is in
Oh.
shock.
that's.
He is in shock.
I feel like that's a very nonchalant shot. Adrenaline is the only thing carrying this person.
This drawing is by far my favorite out of the 7 I'm going to show you today. This is a character from a comic I tried writing when I was 13, 14 years old. His name is Rai and he's partially deaf drummer with a golden retriever puppy personality. He is one of the main characters from the comic, which I will never be speaking of again after this video. I seriously had so much fun drawing this sketch, and even more fun when seeing how it came out inked. Usually I don't like how my drawings look once inked, but this is definitely an exception. The entire time I was inking the rest of these drawings, I kept looking forward to how it would be once coloured. I have a process to follow, so that I make sure I actually get everything done instead of focusing on one drawing and then giving up for a week. I tried not to change anything about this character other than his body shape, because being a twig and playing the drums seems a little mismatched. Nothing wrong with it, obviously, just if you've been playing the drums consistently for years, you build up a bit of upper arm strength. I'm considering bringing him back to my recent comic, Tafai, as either a one-episode character or one of the live players at the bar the main character runs. Seriously, I loved how this looked after colouring it in. I spent way too long on the eyes, but man, it was so worth it. Even after finishing all these drawings, this is still my favourite out of the lot, very quickly followed by the last drawing. This drawing, if I remember to do so, is going to be posted on my Instagram along with the original drawing. Seriously, I'm staring at it as I wrote the script. I'm so happy with it.
This next one is a personal favorite, and you've probably already seen it because I've posted it in our friends' Discord server. But like, I'm so happy with this one. Yee,
Oh, I have seen this one.
yee.
Holy ripped!
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what happens.
There's
when you
not
play the
skip
drums.
arm day.
That's what happens when you play the drums for a living.
This is like a before and after exercise photo.
In the script, I mentioned how I didn't want to.
Before my
do it
wrist
to it.
couldn't, my bones wouldn't fit in my wrist.
Yeah, that's the way I used to draw arms. And the fucking pointy shoulders of it.
Oh, this what got holy English. My goodness, isn't this like the one thing I'm good at?
And being a blue player.
This okay, buddy.
Wade well.
The air things are in now. Not gonna lose hearing. I can't believe I can't muster the name of it.
The hearing aids.
Hearing hearing aid? Okay, so did lose the hearing.
Yeah,
Got
so
it.
this character, I forgot to draw it in the initial drawing, but in the comic, this
That's
guy,
what happens if you don't have air protection while drumming, I guess.
yeah, basically. So this,
Once I lost my hearing for a bit after drumming.
but yeah, this guy is from a comic that I will never talk about again. Even though I'm pretty sure I already said in the script I'll never talk about it after this point. I'm
Alright.
talking about it. He's from a comic, and in that comic, he already has the hearing aid. I just didn't draw it in the original drawing, because, like... Oh, no, I did! It's just the pen didn't really pen.
Yeah,
I
it does
love
that sometimes. Don't you hate it when you're using a pen on some piece of paper and there's that specific pot? That specific pot, okay. That specific pot. I almost made the same mistake. Specific spot that it just refuses to work in.
Specific part is being added to Bortolocket at Twadewell.
Okay, this will be my legacy.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this every time.
Every time. I'm gonna start waiting for you to slip up on your words.
I do that
See how that
daily,
goes.
bro. You could, by the end of the week, you're gonna
Okay.
have a whole ass book of all of my slip up.
Right, it's not as special when you do it because it's normal.
Exactly.
Sorry, I forgot. I'll just have to find some other way then.
I wonder. Me fall. Okay. Me falling into holes in
Case
any
in
game.
point.
No, that's a lot of Chico.
We are now diving into more recent drawings, as this is a D&D OC from about 4 or 5 years ago. I will admit he is slightly based off the weirdest combination of Jack Sparrow and Santiago. Yeah, from that kids show, my little brother loved it. So I didn't try and change anything, I just redrew the original image as true as I could. I'm not too pleased with it, and it's probably my least favourite out of all of these to sketch in ink. From what I remember about this guy, he's on the run from some other pirates, and he can't stay in one place too long. He visits his wife as often as he can without putting her in danger, and has a pet roadrunner called Zip. After colouring this one in, it did end up looking a little better, and I wouldn't say it's my least favourite anymore, but it still isn't too far up there. I had a lot of fun colouring in Zip though. She's got that meep meep roadrunner ass look that just sits so goofy on an actual bird, and I love it.
This was my D&D character for a bit. The only human D&D character I've got.
I think you've talked about this character, or at least I remember you bringing up a pirate character. I don't know if this is the
This
same
would have
one.
been the pirate character. I don't have many pirate OCs, and the only other time I've had a pirate OC was a variant of my main OC, and you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, pirates are so fucking cool.
This pirate is especially cool, because he's based on the weirdest combination of Jack Sparrow and Santiago from that kids show, Santiago of the Seas, I think.
I
My
would.
little brother used to watch it.
I think I've heard the name. What's
Um,
the bird's name?
the bird's name is Zip.
Zip.
Yeah, because it's a roadrunner.
Oh,
And
I
was
see.
I was really debating calling it Meep. You know,
That's
Meep, you know.
that'd be a little on the nose, wouldn't it?
Yeah, especially given that it's blue. And his name is Zip because you know, speedy.
Yeah. Goes
Uh,
the bird.
Yeah.
Goes the meat.
I I'm not the biggest fan of this one. It's the sketch and the inking I didn't like too much, but after coloring it in, I definitely came to like it a little bit better. I was debating adding a gold chain to him because, you know, pirates, they need a bunch of accessories.
Holy shit! Sorry, I'm only just realizing the weapon.
Oh yeah, that took way too fucking long.
That looks like it'd take a long time. Looks immaculate though.
Yeah, so...
Oh, it doesn't have the notch anymore.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be a more functional sword.
Exactly. That notch was like, you cool pirate stuff, haha. Nah, a pirate would probably look after their cutlass, especially if it's custom designed like this.
That would be very expensive.
Would be, given that is like a gold engraving or whatever put into it.
Then again, pirates probably don't pay taxes.
Probably not. Especially not this guy. He's literally on the run from other pirates.
The run, you say? Guess you could say. No, that's true.
I don't know how far into Avatar you are, so I'm not gonna say
Not
anything,
really.
but you'll know what I'm talking about when I say this cutlass is inspired off a certain sword.
Alright.
You'll know this sword when you see it. So I don't want to spoil anyone who might end up watching the video who hasn't seen the entirety of Avatar or read the entirety of Avatar.
Third to last, we have an OC that had a massive redesign for both backstory and looks. This is Cadence Heller, or at the time Cadence Sanguis, because I thought I was funny and clever. He went from being a transgender Stardew Valley OC for a short story I was writing, to being a major part of Tarfai and one of the main character's best friends. This character means a lot to me. This basic bitch vampire designed Chaos Gremlin. He is silly and chaotic and genuinely tries to be the riot of the group. He tries to get everyone to step outside of their comfort zones and try new things, and likes to cause mischief among the masses. I had a little fun drawing this one, but there wasn't much of a challenge, just drawing the face of a character I draw fairly regularly, so it kinda went by really quickly. Colouring him in went by equally as quick. In total, this drawing probably took about 15 minutes. I'm not so happy with the outcome, but I'm not displeased about it either.
You know who this character is. He pops up in a lot of my recent art, and I talk about him quite a bit because he's part of the comic that I'm doing. This is what he used to
From
look
twink to terrifying.
like. Pretty much. He's still a twink though.
It looks
You know,
like a
he's
biting
taking-
finger, little shy, not all there, but kind of cool that I will fucking murder you.
Pretty much. Fun fact.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Fun fact. He used to be a Stardew Valley OC.
Oh
'Cause,
wow.
Yeah, I was writing a.
That is a fun fact.
I was writing a short story based around just some of my Stardew Valley plays and some of the romance options, and I just sort of merged it all together into one. Chose one of the mini farms and was like, yeah, this is the world that they live in. Anyway,
What Stardew Valley playthroughs and romance options merged to create this? This is the most peaceful game.
to be fair, it started off with them just being like a peaceful group of people that went into the mines, and this guy got bitten by one of the bats. Like, that was the
Okay.
whole thing. They go into the mines for one of the birthdays, and shit happens, and that was the whole short story.
That
And
makes
I
sense.
sort of repurposed this guy because, fun fact, another fun fact, he's also trans in that first one, and then he's suddenly not.
Huh?
I wonder
So
how that
the
worked.
two universes then, or?
Technically, I guess it is two different universes, but this is definitely the same character because where I found this drawing in the same book, I also
This thing could
have-
even terrify Ken.
Probably. I also found that I thought I was really funny when I named him at first, because you know how his name is Cadence Heller?
Yep.
His name originally was Cadence Sanguis, because I thought I was hilarious. Come on, it's great.
That's fair. I literally have a vampire-like OC called Sunglan, which is based on, again, something similar, so I can't really complain here. But
But
I feel
yeah,
like there's a rite of passage when you write anything vampire-related.
pretty much, yeah. You find the Latin version, and then you're just like, yeah, that's a bit
That's the one.
funny. I did it with all of the OCs, by the way. All of their last names
Oh.
were some kind, because I had a cat one in the same story. whose name was Felix. You know, like feline.
Yeah. I
Anyway,
can laugh.
continuing
not
on
to-
from.
I've made stupider names. I've made a literally dead character called Mortis, so
Oh my god. Yeah.
again, rite of passage when making OCs, but it's still very funny in retrospect.
It is, especially when like looking back at this and then seeing the names that I've given people now. To be fair, some of the names for my characters are kind of
Yeah, this is my gambler OC. His name is Poker McPokeyface.
gotta love it.
Last name Black Jackson.
Okay, then I'm imagining like an OC addicted to gambling, and their name is
Hey, it's Poker McPokeyface. Don't mind me. Just gonna slot myself into this conversation.
Jesus
The
Christ.
kind of OC writing everyone goes through.
This character started out as a Minecraft skin. I got bored and just drew a yellow hardcore heart on a black player model. Around the same time, however, I was playing Monster Prom and was obsessing over Oz because, like, so cute, what? It's a little personification of fear. And it ended up turning into a Monster Prom OC, King, the personification of anxiety, because again, I think I'm fucking hilarious. He's got all the good anxiety things, big fluffy tail, baggy pants, and the floating hair bits change into symbols when he feels something. An example would be an exclamation mark when he's surprised. I did just redraw this one, but facing the other direction. I changed the original colouring though. His pants were supposed to be black with golden stripes, but that just melds into his skin and turns the whole thing into a blob drawing, which I didn't want. So instead I gave him some brown pants with gold ends just to add a slight colour pop.
This next one is, well, it started out as a Minecraft skin that I decided to do. I got bored one day and got a blank character base and drew a hardcore heart on it.
Ooh.
And then I turned it into a character because I was playing Monster Prom at the time.
I still need to play through the series.
I
Been
only
on my
played the
list.
first one.
Any good?
Yes, I really liked it. As you can tell, I really took a liking to Oz. Because, like,
I haven't played. I haven't played it yet. That means very little to me.
I'm gonna send you a little gif of this guy because he's like so
Alright.
fucking cute. Look at him.
Oh yeah, no shit, you fell for Oz. I can see that.
So
Is
What
that
I
is
learned about
that
this
his
guy-
shoulder?
yeah, so he's not exactly.
Oh.
He's a monster, right? And from what I know and from like what I've been told and what I've found online, he's supposed to be the personification of fear. So he's got little things that stick up
Not
around him, and
exactly giving it, but
I mean, yeah, right. He's so cute. And this guy made me want
something
to draw.
something's dead on a joke.
Jesus Christ. I'm scaroused.
Wow, that's a new.
It is a quote from Futurama.
Okay, not.
It's not new. But yeah, so my character is the personification of anxiety, and instead of having little shoulder buddies, those two floating bits above his head that kind of act like hair can turn into, like, for example, an exclamation mark or a question mark, depending on like his.
I
strong
love
opinion.
characters with things like that.
Yeah. I initially did it because I was just testing it out. I was like, yeah, wouldn't it be cool if I like turned one of them into
I
an
have no
exclamation?
mouth and I must express myself.
So it's not my favorite drawing out of all of them, and I did end up changing
What is it?
his.
Bandage.
Pardon?
Vita bandage. What's up? The Vita bandage.
Yeah, I mean he walks around barefoot, but he doesn't want to be
Okay, no,
barefoot.
that's stupid. Yeah, I guess you'd step on glass a few times. Bound to happen.
Yeah. Also, I don't know. I think I saw it on a different character. You know how people like have characters where they bandage their hands just for like no reason? It's kind of what I did for this feat because I don't want a barefoot character. Half
Fair
the time,
enough.
I don't even
But,
draw
you
past
know,
the
it's-
ankles.
It's kind of really semantics here, buddy.
But yeah, I did change how his pants were because initially they were black pants with two golden loops in them on like
Alright.
around the ankles, and that would just turn into like a one solid color drawing. So I didn't really want to do that.
I think the new design for the pants is really nice.
Yeah, I do too. It adds enough of a pop of color without like complicating the design too much because he's supposed to be an extremely simply designed character.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
This last drawing is one of my personal favorites, just as itself. It was wonderful before I redrew it, but I'm hella biased because this has been my over-the-top ship for the last 2 years. Their names are Matthew and Pharaoh, and their ship name is Ferrat because they're cute as ferrets. They both have had a design change since the first drawing. Pharaoh had a haircut and Matthew went through some much needed redesigning just to calm down his entire everything a little bit. I had fun redrawing this image and seeing how much better I am at postures and how hair sits on a person. This is another drawing where I'm looking forward to how it looks like coloured in while I'm doing the rest of these art pieces. And oh my gods, I cannot express the sheer joy I feel staring at this image. These two have been haunting the wrinkles of my brain for a very long time, and every time I draw them, all that obsessive happiness just spills out and drowns whoever happens to be in earshot. Seeing them redrawn from one of their earliest drawings is really nice. Getting to see them being adorable and wholesome in their newest designs even more so. I could seriously talk about these two for hours, but that would get boring quick, so I'm gonna cut myself off here.
This one is definitely one of my personal favorites, but I'm biased
Hi, bias.
because
I just lost the game.
I just lost the
Freeze
game.
up I'm sure some of your viewers in Veno are going to love this one.
I'll
Those
put
who
up
know.
the Wikipedia of it
Oh.
on screen.
Oh, this one.
I'm so, oh my god, look at them.
It
Ah!
is very cute.
It's so cute, and like I didn't, it's
More
look at them.
upright in the second one.
Well, yeah, but kind of like chilling on like a couch bed, I guess. I don't fucking know. And the
I
initial
guess
one,
maybe it's a recliner chair or something. That's what I thought it was
Maybe.
initially. Maybe you drew it.
I mean, I don't know. They're
Okay,
supposed to
yeah,
be
no,
watching a
that's-
movie.
yeah.
They're supposed to be watching a movie, and
I don't think they
Pharaoh
are.
falls asleep. Well, yeah,
Oh.
no. Pharaoh falls asleep, and Matthew is like, this is great, and just spends the entire time snuggles because they're cute and are married, and I love them a lot. Also, I love how the glow up that Matt has had. Like, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just giving you time to vent this all out.
Hey.
Have my sprite just be like silently smirking as you talk.
Okay.
It is very nice. I would describe my thoughts on it more if I had the art language to do so.
The art language.
I don't know how to describe things, man. I don't know how to put what I'm thinking into words when it comes to this stuff. I kind of just blare. And if I try to spite that, I'll end up like have you ever had a dream, kid?
Yeah, fair enough.
Surely you know the one.
I
Pardon?
make reference to this guy all the time.
Yeah.
It's just it's so cute, and I love it a lot. I cannot describe
that
how much this
that
makes.
tail looks poised to strike through the back of the skull.
It's kind of like
Sorry, that's probably not a detail you wanted pointed out, actually.
it's supposed to be curved over and like sort of resting near his other knee.
Alright.
The case that he's wearing is put there so that he doesn't accidentally hurt Pharaoh. Cause like
Alright.
I don't know if I've ever explained too much about him, but he's like, he hates people touching him, he hates people getting too close to him, and by too close, I mean like within at least, if he can hold his hand like pressed against his chest and you're at the other end of his hand, he hates it. So like it isn't like if I can reach you, you're
That
in
is a
space.
horrible distance to stand
Yeah.
near someone with. Yeah,
Walking
I
next to him,
understand.
there has to be like at least a hand's width between him and the person he's walking next to, because like he just doesn't like people touching him. And despite like generally looking friendly and nice and all that, he's the kind of guy that like if you push his boundaries, he will break your nose. He's done it with his best friend.
My goodness.
Oh yeah, that's still best friend. Because let me put this into perspective. The best friend, Jackson, was just sort of like fluffing around and like poking him, and he was like, "Do that again, and I'm gonna punch you in the face." And he did it. He was like, "Nah, you won't." Poked him again, and ended up with a broken nose. So like, it's not like he just randomly does it. He'll warn you. He'll give you one warning, and then he'll do. This is the only character that he allows anywhere near him, other
Sweet.
than like his siblings, of course. Because in his backstory,
Oh.
it's just him and his siblings from like a very, very young age. So yeah.
That's both sweet and bitter. It's almost like there's a
Right.
word for that. Bitter sweet.
Ah, crazy.
No, I was crazy once.
They put me in
A rubber room.
a rubber room with Ferrat.
And rats are tasty.
I said Ferrat.
Oh.
I think I'm funny.
Seeing how far I've come as an artist is really such a baffling, amazing thing. I can't quite put into words how being able to see actual progress in front of my eyes feels. It lets me know I'm not just leveling out with my art, and it makes me want to draw more. Though I wouldn't have gotten to where I am right now if I had not, over the last 2 years, made really good friends with amazing artists who have helped me fix mistakes I've made and given me tips and feedback and criticism when I needed it and wanted it. So if you end up seeing this, thank you, and I really appreciate you. And with that, everyone, this video comes to an end. This is my first attempt at a longer video, so it's a little strange, but I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day or night wherever you are, and never let anyone take your dreams from you. And drink water.